what a feast! How I marvel at its grandeur, such a sight. All your wealth and all its splendor. Look at all this gold and silver, surely everyone obeys your command.
At least the greatest king from Kush to India, who could fight your loyal armies, mighty warriors, Xerxes, you're our ideal man.
Lucky man, and with all his power and riches in the land, there's a queen so fair and beautiful.
Vashti.
We hear of someone grand.
Yes, it is true, she's a beautiful sight. Take it from me, she's a wondrous delight. Her eyes are like the sea, and her smile so lovely. No one in this world has a figure so rare. Knowing who she is, the crown she must wear. Such a woman to behold. You'll believe what you've been told about her beauty. Her beauty. Her beauty.
If what you say is true about your queen so fair, if what you say about this one, then I must dare. Can we see her tonight, the king's most precious delight?
Big Tana, bring me Queen Vashti wearing only the royal crown. My queen, King Xerxes, summons you to his royal banquet hall to present yourself to the palace officials and all. He bids you only wear your royal crown, and before all the officials you must bow down.
Am I Xerxes' pet? Shall I do my tricks? He should not forget there is no other gorgeous pick. Tell Xerxes, the queen of Persia will not bow. I refuse to be a palace slave. Instruct him now. This is no way to treat his second command. I'll do all he asks, but this is where I stand.
My king, Queen Vashti, has refused to come.
If I may speak, this is an insult to the king. An egregious act that has never happened before. Throughout the land, calamity she brings. The wives of men, obedient no more.
This insolent act of Vashti has made me so angry. She was a gift from the heavens above. How can I go on without the one that I love?
My lord, may I make a suggestion to alleviate the situation? Send Vashti and her family to a distant land. Banish her forever with the king's command. And hold a beauty pageant to replace this fiendish servant, calling every virgin here to meet the king.
The queen was a lovely lady.
We'll miss her inside these walls.
But refusing the king is almost the greatest sin of all. Send Vashti and her family to a distant land. Banish her forever with the king's command. And
Hold a beauty pageant to replace this fiendish servant.
Calling every virgin here to meet the king.
send Vashti and her family to a distant land. Banish her forever with the king's command. And hold a beauty pageant to replace this fiendish servant, calling every virgin here to meet the king.
The girls in the north are sturdy.
The girls in the south are sweet. The girls in the west, let's just say they dress the best.
But the girls in the east really know how to make a feast. Send Vashti and her family to a distant land. Banish her forever with the king's command. And hold a beauty pageant to replace this fiendish servant, call every virgin here to meet the king. Send Vashti and her family to a distant land. Banish her forever with the king's command. And hold a beauty pageant to replace this fiendish servant, calling every virgin here and trying to show us who they are. Revealing that must be the focus of the king.
Hadassah, my young and beautiful niece, you have grown to be a woman. Now the world is yours to seize.
Uncle Mordecai, there'd be no world for me to live. When my parents died, you took me in.
The king has sent a decree that all the virgins in the land must report to the palace gates where the eunuchs stand. Queen Vashti's disobedience has stripped her the crown and banished her far, far away from here. So now a new bride needs to be found. And you've been called by Xerxes' decree, I fear.
Do not be afraid, Uncle, the God of heaven is in control.
I have trained you well, his plan for you will unfold. But you must hide your true identity for now. For some who know our faith find ways to persecute us somehow.
God, grant me the courage. God who created the star. My name will now be Esther, but I'll never forget Ladies, the king thanks you for joining us tonight. We hope one of you will become his new delight. Queen Vashti was a lovely lady. One gaze on her would turn a man into her slave. Stubborn, quick-witted, and quite feisty. She's lucky the king didn't put her in the grave. But as you know, that position is now vacant. So to the palace spa we go. Come look around, this whole place is now yours. Look at the walls and these holes on linen and clothes never seen in my life. Much more of these when I'm Xerxes' new wife. Necklaces, headbands, rings, and more. Sapphires, diamonds, pearls galore. Frankincense burns such a wonderful smell. Back on the streets, you know how much these will sell. Millions. I'm living in a dreamland of such amazing things. I could be lost forever on rich Xerxes. Don't hold your breath, there's much more to be seen. Walk down these halls and you'll know what I mean. Every room with the velvet lights of the sky, soaring pools and walls that growing high. Lots to eat, tasty treats, so never try. What to do, where to start, I can't decide, it's overwhelming. I'm living in a dreamland of such amazing things. I could be lost forever on rich Xerxes' brings. 6 months of skincare can clean all your scarring. 6 months of perfumes, cosmetics, and styling. Just 1 year. I'm living in a dreamland of such amazing things. I could be lost forever on rich Xerxes' brings. I could be lost forever on rich
Xerxes is taking every available woman in Persia. Who is left for us to find?
We must put an end to his ego. As king, he must resign.
You're late. The girls have already started. I'm sorry, the journey was so far. What's your name? My name is Esther. Somehow your face reflects the morning star. Come, let's meet the rest of the girls. water. It will cleanse you from within. Not much longer now, only 181 more days. Down the hall, your massages are all free. Every morning, breakfast and hot tea. Just remember, if you're chosen, your voice is not to be heard. You are not to enter the chamber of the king unless summoned by his word. Everyone knows what happened to the previous queen. She disobeyed when summoned. Now she's nowhere to be seen. So now you know the first rule of the king's command. Never disobey the things that he demands. You may have it all, but that one thing will make you fall. So don't you dare try to be brave. It will put you in the grave. The king admires beauty in such different ways. Have it all together, maybe he'll let you stay. But just because you're queen doesn't mean the rules are not to do what the king says is law, and that applies to me and you. Play your cards right and he'll be eating out of your hand. Just remember, ladies, he is still a man. Beauty is a gift and is a weapon in disguise. 1 year is all you have to get ready for Xerxes' eyes.
Yep. Haman, it's been months since Queen Vashti's been gone. Banishment from here, do you think I was wrong? I just miss her gentle touch, how I long for her so much.
Xerxes, you're a man who wears his heart on his sleeve. Someone who has power, it's hard to believe. Second guessing your thoughts, you're the king, are you not? In charge here, you will find a new bride. Put your feelings aside and Vashti will disappear.
You're right, Haman. Vashti is gone. It's time for me to move on. You're a wise man, Haman. I must put you second in command.
Queen Vashti's power was so strong. It took me years to have her gone. I knew her pride would take the bait. Refusing Xerxes was her fate. Now I have favor and influence on him. My plans for power and control will soon begin. Persia and its armies betray him and follow me. My words will be decree. King Xerxes' reign is near its end. His trust in me he will depend. Let the pageant girls distract his thoughts, and I will carry out my plot. Big Tana Teresh, we need to talk.
You're part Hebrew, aren't you?
What makes you say that?
You're different from the other girls. Your manners aren't the same. You seem to hide your life's background. I've noticed since you came.
Please don't judge me for where I'm from. I don't want trouble here.
Here in the palace, your secret's safe. There's nothing you should fear. However, some say the Hebrew God is real, while some say he's alive. Tell me what your faith reveals, or is it all contrived?
I believe in a God of love. He hears my every prayer. He's looking down from above and guides me in his care.
Tell me more. I want to know this God of yours, the one you put your hope and trust in and adore.
What you say? I'm so nervous and so worried. Such a man of power and good looks is butterflies for his majesty. I'm on my way. I hope he likes my dress and earrings on display. The finest jewels and stars and everything Xerxes. He's my ideal man. What to wear? I don't know what I should bring.
I will share a secret love of our King. Apples, these are his favorite things.
You're all the way over there. I'm not palace place, there's so much room. We've been lost without a queen. This is his new bride by his side. Xerxes, our king will be redeemed.
Lights. King Xerxes' reign has lost control.
Our work in vain. There is no goal.
Persia's army needs a new leader.
One who's mighty and knows how to fight.
Our country's empire's becoming fragile.
A futile king who we mustn't hide.
We need a change in our commander.
I'm tired of acting like he is the best.
We need a plan that will deliver.
A liquid poison that he would ingest.
When Xerxes drinks from this cup, his life is ended, he will be dead.
Never thought my dreams come true.
Joy and happiness I feel with you.
I'm reminded life is filled with funny little things.
Someday we should have a son or two.
I think it's easier.
You're now queen, so tell them what to do.
Yes, my king, they'll be busier. I'm so glad that we're together. Hope and love it brings.
I'm needed in the council's meeting. Being king requires much responsibility. I'll see you at dinner this evening.
Of course, that's where I'll be.
Esther, grave danger waits for Xerxes' drink tonight. There are plans to poison his cup while out of sight.
Uncle Mordecai, you're sure this plan indeed will be?
The two guards at the gates will attempt on what they agreed. You must warn King Xerxes about the threat on his life. It is your duty as the new queen and his bride. Be leery of what's in the royal cup of his. Integrity of Bigtan and Teresh you should not dismiss.
Zeresh, my plans are falling into play. Persia's throne I'll sit someday.
My husband, of all the wise men in the land, you're the greatest of them all with the perfect plan.
Gone, I'm destined to be in control.
You're destined to be in control.
As second man, I'm only fulfilling a
man,
role.
you're only fulfilling a role. You must build Xerxes' trust, guide him closer to your will. Soon his ways will adjust. When he dies, his crown you will fulfill.
Do I go? Haman, Xerxes requests of your presence tonight. Join him for dinner and bring your appetite.
Yes, it is true, there is no son of mine. My number 2 disobeyed and resigned. So I've chosen a trusted man. He's now second in command. I give you Haman. Esther will remain from such great responsibilities. Haman, he is wise. Give him time and you'll see, until a son that we have grown, then we'll crown him as our own, and Persia's great name remains.
Lord Xerxes, I would be honored to accept. This is one decision made you won't regret. I have great plans for Persia's remarkable state. We'll build it much more stronger than ever before. This empire's power will see new political space. We'll gain more land, more slaves, and more soldiers for war.
I'm pleased with him. Let's raise our glasses for a drink. Here's to Haman, a royal mind, wouldn't you think?
Dear Xerxes, beware of the cup in your hand. There is poison from 2 men of this land. Big Toto to rush have schemed the plot. Loyal soldiers to you they are not.
Hey guy, check to see if my cup is safe to drink.
She's right, my king. This story appears to be true. These royal guards were trying to murder you.
Guards, take Big Tana and Tresh out to the outskirts from here. Impale them on poles and make this message very clear. This is a punishment for anyone to receive for a plot against me that is conceived.
In this plot against you, we're not alone at all. There is one more accomplice that will make your kingdom fall.
Dearest love, your life was spared by someone at the gate, who's a loyal, humble citizen, Mordecai. That's where the truth came from.
Long Xerxes, you thwarted a coup within. Show no mercy. The threat on your life was thin. He still prospers all over the land.
He was close down, he wears the crown.
Somehow there are those who want to control our command.
But he is wiser than he rise. Who else was behind this threat on Xerxes? There seems to be a greater conspiracy. Who gave these two guards the order? I pray we resolve this mystery. I swear I'll find if anyone's part of this plot. If they're behind this treason, I'll see that they're caught.
Long live Esther, the hero that saved our king. Queen of Persia, you saved us from suffering. But for now, let's have fun and feast on this meal. Time to shout everyone, take it to me. Life is good as it should be in peaceful. Don't despair, we don't care, we will be bothered and living in a dreamland of such amazing food. I could get lost forever on things I just have you. I could get lost forever on this amazing
Our plan today fell apart by the queen.
Luck has you safe, you weren't part of that scene.
Chosen by the king as his official man, he put me in charge. They all bow down to me at his second command, but there's one still at large. Why does this Hebrew treat me as a fool? Only if he knew one day I will rule all of Persia.
You're so enraged by this pesky twit. There's a much bigger picture here. This shouldn't bother you one little bit. Send a message he would fear. If Mordecai has lineage from Hebrew clan, turn it all against him with the king's command. Use your glove from Xerxes to annihilate his race. The revenge you'll have on him, and then you'll spit it in his face. Request of Xerxes, a national day of cleansing to do. Throughout his empire, there's a need to execute the Hebrews. Then you'd show the Persians you have strength in how you rule. Build their trust in you and they won't take you as a fool. Then when Xerxes just so happens to go down, next in line is you whom they will crown.
to pull for Mordecai to hang him in a noose. Raised above the roof so high they'll see him in its use. Revenge of him, and then the king of Persia, they would sing the praises. Long live Haman, everlasting.
Enter.
See, you're busy.
It's no problem, just tell me what you need.
I have a plan to improve your empire. We need to clean out migrants from our streets. This certain group fails to follow in our way, only worshipping their God, our laws they disobey. We need to rid of the lowly Hebrews.
Clean the streets, yes, do as you choose.
I'd like to offer a silver payment, 340 tons to pay the scribes. All I need is your ring's imprint.
Seal it well and everything is supplied. It's not law and you can send it.
These brazen people have nowhere to hide.
Esther, there has been wailing at the gate. There's a Hebrew in sackcloth in a grieving state.
Hey guy, is this my uncle Mordecai?
Yes, it's him, but your secret is safe. I still deny.
Please bring him clothes and a large pot of water to clean.
It shall be done at once in this moment, my queen.
From the Queen for you.
I must refuse. Great pain if she only knew. Hey, my uncertain order from King Xerxes' ring. They'll annihilate the Hebrews, taking everything. Queen Esther's been given a fortunate role. She must beg the king for mercy, for our people have been sold.
This kind of favor is a task for suicide. She's not been summoned by the king for quite some time. I will return this message to the queen. Queen Esther, your uncle Mordecai mourns a decree in the land, proposed by Haman and sealed from a ring from the king's hand. Death to all Hebrews and their things to take. He begs you for mercy from Xerxes for your people's sake. My queen, I beg you wait until you're called to enter the throne. Without being summoned, he'd be appalled. We all know that death comes to anyone uninvited. Their only chance to live if the scepter is extended to those he's decided.
I wasn't given a choice. I didn't choose to be queen. But this is my fate, and our future remains to be seen. Our people will die from the laws of the land. Their only hope is for me to take a stand. Go gather all the Hebrews in Susa, send out a call to our Jehovah, fasting and prayer for our deliverance, for I must dare to enter his presence in disobedience and die. Will I find favor in Xerxes' eyes? Does he still love me as his wife? Will he spare my life if I try? Oh God, grant me the courage. Oh God, who gave me the crown? 3 days will fast in prayer, then to the palace throne we go down. If I perish, then I perish.
What pain have we caused? What offense have we done to incite the king's decree? We just follow our God, we don't hurt anyone, yet a warrant for death to be. All of Hebrew descent must revere and repent, our God will down and see. Our prayers cry out for the queen who's about to intrude on bended knee. When she enters the throne,
Morning, noon, and night, Queen Esther prays outright. Ever since I've met her, she is faithful to her God of heaven above. She tells me of his love. How can one be trusting in a power that's not seen but in between the times that she's alone? Her prayers she's made known. Can her faith protect her in the entrance to the throne? I've never prayed to Jehovah, the God of our beloved Queen. I've seen his love work in her, and how he's proved to intervene.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so glad that you are here this evening. So glad that we have this opportunity to be here. About a month ago, I think everybody knows, I was stricken with the C19, and we had to postpone the entire show. But graciously, I do want to show our appreciation to our administration, Mr. Brent Baldwin and Travis Crawford, for allowing for us to move our performance date to this weekend. So let's give them a hand. This being our final performance, I do want to recognize and thank some people and make it a little bit awkward for you. But this is our family, and this is the last night for some of our students to perform here at Collegedale Academy. But before I bring the seniors out, I do want to thank Mr. Greg Lindquist and the band portion of the music department for allowing our program to have all the band, the brass and the wind and percussion to join us. Let's give them a hand. People that helped out with building props and building sets, Mr. Bob Bolton, Zinnia Beasley, Beth Stone, Mindy Timmons, Selena Trott, Jenny Sue Hawkins. Thank you guys for helping us with the sets. The Udawa SDA Church with some extra microphones for those of your members over there. Thank you. Ticketing and marketing. This has been very chaotic because of the move of the date. Miss Marilee Silverstein and Angie Howell for putting all of the programs and everything behind the scenes in ticketing. Thank you guys, ladies. We've had some people that have helped out with this afternoon's catering of food, getting the parents together, delivering pizzas. So we want to thank you particularly those that I missed out in saying your name. Leanne Coulon helped out with getting all the parents together. Travis Crawford, Chris Massengill, Jonathan Galera, and all the parents. Thank you so much. Yes, let's give them an applause. Ms. Stella Bradley and Ben Wright for getting all the photography ready, and then the video, you'll see the live streams, you can get that for free. Posters and program, Mr. Tom Goddard and Lance Matthews put all that together. I do want to say thank you to our production team back there, Tyler Vardrell, who's doing the sound, Ryan Howell's doing the lighting, and Karis is doing our slides back there. Thank you, everyone, for over there. As I said, this is our last performance for some of our seniors, so if we can start with Opus, if we can get this, Opus can come out on stage, please. All the Opus seniors. All those seniors, this is their last performance other than graduation that they will be performing with us here at Collegedale Academy. And I just want to recognize them. Many of them have been here for 4 years. Many of them have been here for only 1 year. But it's been a pleasure to working with them. Who are parents of the seniors? Parents of the seniors, you just raise your hands. Thank you for your support of their program. Yeah. I have our Opus president is giving out medallions that they'll be wearing at graduation for them to represent being a part of Opus. If you can stay up there, well, I'd like to also recognize all the seniors in the orchestra, if you can stand up as well. Thank you all, string players, wind players, brass players. It's been a pleasure and honor to working with each of you. Right now, we are going to take up an offering. Thank you, Opus. You can go backstage. We'll be taking an offering. If you'd like to donate and support our ministry, we have offering buckets coming along. And Hannah Bartel will grace you with a offertory piece. Sorry, this is awkward.
Death comes to anyone who enters without being summoned. This is the law no matter where you come from. Oh, shoot.
Brave Queen Esther, rise and be seen. You're a sight to delight, tell me anything you need. Up to half of my kingdom.
Dearest husband, I come for a small request. You and Haben come feast with me as my guest.
My love, of course I will be there. I have missed you so much, how I long for your touch. I've been lost in political affairs. Haman will join us also.
My queen, I would be honored to go. Who else in Persia would sit with the king? Even his wife honors me everything. I'm their only guest at the feast, and all the guards released. No one there to protect them. They'll never know where this knife came from. Then I'll rid of Xerxes with the slicing of this blade. I will finish the job where Bigtana and Teresh failed. As the second command, I am next in line to be king. I will wear the crown, the scepter, and ring. I will frame the murder on the queen. Esther will be imprisoned on the scene. Yet I'm still frustrated by this Hebrew at the gate. With the gallows set, I'll hang my threat and revenge him to his fate. No more Hebrews with their God that they don't see. All of Persia will bow down to me.
So it was Haman conspiring with Bigtana and Teresh all along. This sinister man's wicked plan does not belong. I must tell the queen all that I have seen. Haman must be stopped from carrying out this evil plot.
I can't sleep tonight. My mind is full and bright. I need something to help me sleep. Bring the chronicles to me. They're so boring, yes indeed. Maybe then it will help me sleep.
On the 15th day of Shabbat, Persia's taxes were received. The money went to pay all the guards. On the 19th day of Shabbat, the king was given new seed and had them planted in the yard. On the 23rd day of Shabbat, new horses and chariots were brought in hopes that your armies would increase. On the 29th day of Shabbat, Bigtana and Teresh were caught trying to kill the king during a celebration feast.
What was done to repay the men that saved my life that day?
Nothing at all.
Did they write his name?
Mordecai.
Well, get someone important to help me decide what to do with him. Who's in the court?
Haman, we'll get him right away.
Haman, my second in command. I need to give honor to someone stout and grand. What do you see fitting to one who pleases the king? I need to recognize his greatness. Tell me anything.
My king, for someone great I'd recommend. Honor him with the king's royal robe that you would lend. Set him with the robe and crown on a royal horse. Parade him through the streets with a noble official of yours.
That's perfect. This should be done this very day. Go and find the best royal horse with you leading the way. I'd like to honor Mordecai, your plan. This shall be done, for this is my word and command.
Oops, it's fine.
Queen Esther, I've overheard a daunting plan. There's more to this Hebrew-hating man.
Please tell me, what troubling news have you found? What else about Haman can you expound?
While I sat in the inner court, I overheard through the door. Haman with the conspiracy, the assassins failed to succeed. Bigtana and Teresh, beware of the knife he's hiding in his cloak. He plans to kill Xerxes with a single stroke. Then frame the murder on your royal
much worse than I have imagined. Who knows how this feast with Haman and Xerxes will end?
Have faith. The Hebrew God will be your guide. He'll protect you with angels by your side.
Will you pray with me once more?
Let's kneel down on the floor. Oh God, give her protection and the safeguard for our King. The plot of evil Haman must be diverted with your blessing. Esther's people need your rescue.
Look how King Xerxes treats. Look how King Xerxes treats whom he is pleased. Crown, robe, and horse, he is honored through our streets. What a sight, the king's delight, let's praise Mordecai. Shout his name, let's all proclaim the king's favorite guy. He's just amazing.
Xerxes, Haman, come have a seat.
You're a sight to delight. Tell me, it's been a while since together you and me have had a meal.
Haman, our second in command, you are our honored guest.
It's my pleasure to be here. I'm happy to fulfill your request.
Let's eat now, shall we? These are recipes from my home in the East. I hope you enjoy this feast.
What a remarkable meal that was.
I can't remember a time I've eaten so much.
Your petition, why to this feast did we come? I'll give you anything up to half of my kingdom.
If I found favor in you, O King, if you have love for me as your wife, please save my people from suffering. Stop this decree and spare my life. This edict was written to destroy every woman and child of Hebrew descent. To this order I plead with you, do not abide. I am part Hebrew, and the law you have made was written by someone whom to you he did persuade.
Who is this foul man? Who would do such a thing?
Your second in command, Haman, our oppressor, my king.
Where are the guards? Trusted Haman, what is this madness? Is this true, my queen's distress? Where are the guards?
Esther, you marked me for a dead man. I was gonna take out Xerxes, but now I have a new plan. I'll get rid of you first, then execute your king. Then I'll take his ring. Persia will be in chaos without their ruler. They'll look to me as their new leader. Tomorrow with the Hebrew massacre in full swing, they'll put me in charge of everything. This will be viewed as a murder-suicide, of which the true cause of death I will hide.
Haman, have you no respect by disgracing my wife?
Please, I was begging for her to spare my life.
Xerxes, watch out, Haman has a knife!
He was part of the Exotic Teresh's conspiracy ring.
He's even set gallows for the noble Mordecai.
Hang Haman on it, time for him to die.
Xerxes, what of Haman's decree to destroy my people?
By law, I can't even reverse my own rule. However, for your people, this I can do. They'll be allowed to fight back those who try to strike a Hebrew. Let this be a new law sent throughout the land.